Inravio.com.
And welcome, our little snuggle bunnies. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching online and checking in on Periscope. Welcome to Divas on Demand Live, a show where ladies can drop by, let their hair down, and have some fun. We love to laugh here. That's what this show is all about. And sometimes we might actually learn something. So welcome. I'm your host, Maria Garcia, and with me is my blonde partner in crime, my co-host, Sarah Martin.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a great show on the way for you. Honestly, we want this to become your favorite night of the week. So get comfortable and stick around. We promise you'll have fun tonight.
And by the way, even though our show is called Divas on Demand, guys are certainly always welcome to join us.
Absolutely.
Yes, boys and girls, we love to have a good time here. We hold hands. We love each other. So, I mean, sometimes we fight, but it's okay. We love guys to stop in and hang out. See, there we go. That's us being happy.
Is that real life?
There's a brown one, a white one, a redhead, I think. I don't know, because the monitor's in black and white.
Even I'm there.
But guys, you can come as long as you don't make any trouble, right? As long as they don't make any trouble.
Well, a little bit of trouble. You know what I mean?
So guys, you've been warned. All right, now we have some exciting stuff coming up on the show. All the show, we have some great stuff. We have giveaways. We're going to talk about a lot of fun topics. But first, let's kick things off with a little something we like to call Drool for the Shoe. And there we are, drooling.
That's drool right there.
That's total drool, isn't it?
Drool for the Shoe is all about our obsession with shoes. And what's better than obsessing about your own obsession? We know how many other ladies out there are crazy about shoes too. So we invite you to drool for the shoe with us. And call us up if you want to comment.
And the studio number is 855-446-7284. If you're watching us on Periscope, by the way, you can call us up and be part of the show. We love to have everybody on, and definitely tune in at Inravio.com, which is, of course, what you're doing right now if you're watching. All right, so let's get it started. Let's see our drool for the shoe specimen this week. Why did I call it a specimen? I don't know, but there it is. Isn't that fabulous?
You know, that's not bad.
This racy little number certainly makes a statement, right? This is called the Colline and comes to us from designer Giuseppe Zanotti. I like that, right? I like saying
not bad.
Giuseppe Zanotti. This is an evening ready sandal from the Evening Ready Sandal collection for exciting nights out or in, because why not, right? You can stay in and wear the sexy shoes. And now Sarah's going to give us a description of the shoe details.
All right, well, obviously this is an Italian shoe, so as you can see, the cage detail at the top is very hip right now, and the triple buckle takes this shoe to the extreme. What is it, Colline?
I guess it's the Colline.
The
I don't know. The Colline
also features that sexy open toe and is made of shimmering satin in fuchsia. So it's a fuchsia shoe, very pink, very wow. By the way, that is a 5-inch heel. Yep, we're not joking with you, 5 inches. Fall on your ass. So it's probably not the best to wear for a night out dancing like I like to do. And the price, are you guys ready for the price? $895.99. So $896 if you're counting.
Okay.
Ooh.
$895. I officially fell out of love. I really did.
I
don't know. I want to call Giuseppe right now and be like, how is that heroin that you, I mean, how is the heroin that you're doing every day? Because that's insane.
Listen, Giuseppe.
That is almost $1,000 for a pair of shoes. And a 5-inch heel? That's just, it's just way too much. Who could wear that? I could only wear that for like 3 minutes. I don't know. I mean, this is a tough one, but we'd love to hear what you think if you're watching. and you want to be part of the fun and tell us what you think about the shoe, let's put it out there. Call us up at our studio right now and tell us what you think live. 855-446-7284.
Giuseppe, call me.
Giuseppe.
I want those shoes.
Giuseppe, seriously. And you know, I don't know. I've never heard of Giuseppe Zanotti.
No, me either.
Have you?
But I really think they're pretty cool. You know, the color isn't so great. I probably wouldn't get that color. But the shoe is really hot. You know
Actually,
what I mean?
see,
Sexy
I
shoe.
like the color because it's different. It's kind of like, it's bright and cool, like for like spring, summer, going out to some hot events at nights. The three, what are these things? The label, the thingies. Those things are kind of, I have trouble with even one of those, so I don't know.
Oh, I love it. I just
You
don't
like
want to
those?
take them off after like a drunk night.
I don't
what
know.
I mean? I might die up my stairs.
You might actually fall.
So, you know, let's see what our viewers think. If you're watching on Periscope, if you're watching through Facebook or via the internet through our website, Inravio.com, 855-446-7284. That's 855-4-INRAVIO. Please call us up and tell us what you think about this shoe.
So are you drooling for this, Sarah? What do you think?
You know what? It's not that bad. I don't like it in pink. If it comes in another color like black.
It's not pink. It's fuchsia.
Fuchsia is pink to me.
Fuchsia.
Pink to me.
No, it's not pink. Pink and fuchsia are very different colors.
No, fuchsia is like a vibrant.
No, fuchsia is like kind of almost like red. Well, I guess it's like a bright,
It's
really.
in the pink family.
You think it's in the pink family?
Absolutely.
I don't know why I always think fuchsia is kind of like
Pink family.
not reddish, but in the middle between red and
I see
pink.
what you mean, but to
You
me
see
it's
what
a
I
shade
mean?
of pink.
Fuchsia
I don't
is
really look
more-
good in pink as a ginger child, so me and pink don't mix
That's
very
so
well.
not true. I honestly think that gingers look adorable in pink.
Oh, I wish.
For real.
Girl, what ginger are you looking at? Looks good in pink.
But you're not that ginger. Like a really red ginger
I'm a
is
strawberry.
scary in pink. You're strawberry ginger.
I know, so pink is not my color.
And blue eyes. Like I think it's perfect if you would wear pink. Guys, don't you think Sarah should wear pink? I think this shoe would look great on you, Sarah. $895 is a different story though. I don't know about $895.
So who wants to sponsor me and get me that shoe?
That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? All right, while we wait for some phone calls, I have to say that, have you heard Adele's new song?
Which one?
Young.
Good question, right? Which one?
Young.
Young? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I
Can
want
you sing a little bit of it?
It's, oh God, no, I don't think anyone
this,
wants to hear me sing.
talk the
I can't
chorus.
sing it. I just know
Can you
that I
talk it?
hate it. I'm going to
Oh.
start, sadly,
I love Adele.
I'm going to have to start an Adele hate fan club. Is that
No
possible?
way. No,
is there
everyone's
like a
gonna hate you
haters
if you do
club?
that.
Is there like an Adele's hater club? Because I would join it, right? I mean, I don't know why. And you know what? I think it's fantastic that she's this curvy woman that broke into the market, that she has an unbelievable voice. Like, I'm going to get hate mail over this.
Oh my God, I love
and that's
her.
fine. You can hate mail me or find me and tell me that you love Adele or whatever. I love her for being curvy and being fantastic, but I cannot
She
stand
lost a lot
the
of
music.
weight though.
Oh, I
She
haven't
looks
seen.
fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, she's great. I love her
Oh,
voice.
maybe
I
that's
love
why
her,
she was on her
I love her
hiatus.
personality. I think she's really great. I love her music. I have to hear this new song now.
I can't.
Is it that bad?
Sounds like a 70s. I mean, it was purposely done because it's obvious. There's no way around it. But it's just so. I don't. You know what's what's the reason why I don't like Adele's music? Because there's kind of like this country-ish thing to it. I don't know, or like kind of how her voice vibrates.
Oh,
I don't know
you're
what the word
breaking
is.
my heart.
I can't. I'm
I
not a
love all
fan. I'm
music.
not a fan. I can
I love
officially say
music.
it. I actually got a bunch of people to send me private messages on Facebook when I said that I did not like Adele's music. And they were just like, "What is wrong with you? She's fantastic." And I'm like, "I am allowed to not like Adele." Okay, fine. But I do have to say, upside, not to Adele, but I am going to say something positive. Lady Gaga is singing at the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Oh, I'm Lady Gaga.
Yay!
I like Adele more than Gaga.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm not Gaga over Gaga.
All right, so let's
She's okay.
get back to the shoe. Sarah, is it your soulmate? Yes or no?
Yes, this is my soulmate. If it's not fuchsia.
If it's not fuchsia. All right, I'm going to say I am 50-50 on this one. The heel is too high for me. The price is always crazy. I mean, we were shocked when we had a shoe for like $200. This is a month's rent. This is $1,000 shoe.
My shoes were
$895. What?
My shoes right now were $100.
They're $100. Okay. So that works. That works. All right. So it's time to take a break, guys. But when we come back, we'll do some celebrity gossiping. And can you imagine having your daughter be seriously body shamed by a saleswoman at a store? We're going to hear a mom story that went totally viral. You definitely don't want to miss this. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Divas on Demand live on Inravio.com.
It's always been important to us to have music a part of our lives, part of our children's lives. At Village Music Shop, Bonnie and Chuck have not only made it possible for our kids to learn and understand and read music and enjoy playing a musical instrument, but they've also made it fun.
I really like coming here. I like coming to Village Music because everybody here is nice.
And they've inspired some creativity and imagination and taught them discipline. And along the way, they've gotten some self-confidence, really been like a part of our family.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if Inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Yay! Welcome back to Divas on Demand. And I want to make it very clear that we are live right now. And you can check in with us at any time on Inravio.com. You can see us on Periscope. We'll have this replaying all over the place. And we love for you to be here.
We love your comments. We love for you to hear from you. So if you can call us live in the studio at 855-446-7284. That's 855-4INRADIO. And thank you so much to those who are watching live, and we were really glad you're here.
All right, so let's talk about this viral story. I don't know if you saw it, but this is the kind of stuff we like to discuss here on Divas on Demand. And the story was everywhere a couple days ago, and it's still, people are talking about it. But did you hear the story about this woman in Kansas? She takes her 13-year-old daughter dress shopping at Dillard's department store, which is a big thing in the South. And in places like Kansas. We don't have Dillard's here in New York at all.
No, I don't think so.
But,
not that I know of.
Yeah, so anyway, this woman in Kansas takes her daughter Alexis shopping for a dress. And while they were at the store, Alexis asked her mom to try on this evening gown just for fun, right? They weren't there for that, and she maybe is a little young, but her mom was like, fine, you know, put it on, have some fun. And here's Alexis in her gown, so you guys can see that. There she is.
Cute.
She kind of looks like she could be your sister, Sarah.
Yeah, she's super cute.
Right? She's really sweet. So, I mean, again, they weren't looking to buy a fancy dress, but the woman said to her daughter, "Sure, try it on." And the woman's name is Megan. Her daughter's name is Alexis. And then suddenly, the sales lady walks in and basically tells Alexis that she's fat and that the only way that she could wear the gown is with a pair of Spanx. So basically, you know, she's telling her, you need some Spanx with that because you're all lumpy and bumpy and you're not going to look good in that gown. So can you even believe that. And when I read this, I was like, there's no way that this happened. But they've definitely, and then she wrote, apparently they left. I don't think she confronted the woman at the actual store, but she wrote a letter and directed to the woman and basically told her, how could you do that to my daughter? Like, she was just having fun. She was trying on this dress, and you made her feel ugly. And this has gotten people totally crazy.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely disgusting that she did that. I actually did read the story, and she actually posted something on Facebook that's had over like 60,000 shares already.
Yeah.
It probably has more now, but it's absolutely disgusting. There's no way that that should be acceptable. You know, this is a young girl. It's not like it's an old person, or not that you shouldn't do this to old people
exactly,
either.
anyone.
But it's like, it's just really heartbreaking to know that people are bullying children, you know, for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of sad. I want to know what this lady that actually said this looks like. You know, I would like to shame her back, you know, a little bit.
Isn't
I think
that
that's just nasty. You just don't do that to
I just
people.
can't even imagine that salespeople aren't trained better to not say stuff like this, especially to a child, because that's really the bigger issue is that first, she's a child, and then, of course, she is a young lady, and she shouldn't be body shamed. Even if she was 500 pounds, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that they're there to buy something, you know what I mean? And regardless of how she felt inside or what she was thinking, telling a girl, you know, first of all, a child, and then a girl on top of that, that she needs to wear some Spanx, I was just like blown away. And I think she actually looks cute in the dress.
Really
I've
cute.
seen plenty of people look worse.
And you know, it's upsetting too, because her mom just told her a compliment, like, you look so grown up. You
Yeah.
know, she wanted something nice for like a formal, I think it was. And she wasn't even going to get the dress, and then she looked so good in it, they actually considered it. You know, it's just really messed up, and I just don't think that's acceptable. You know,
Yeah.
especially for a young lady, especially at that age, you know, you're very impressionable. Like, it's really messed up to do.
Well, the other day I had a weird experience. The other day I was with my son, and we were at like Modell's or something, and he was trying to get sneakers, and some older guy started saying, like, chatting with him, and he's like, yeah, you know, when you start having sex, and I was just like, what? Like, I
Oh my
suddenly
God.
turned around, I was like, what are you
Oh my
talking
God.
about? And my kid's 13, but I'm just like, you shouldn't be having a sex conversation with my 13-year-old. I just think, boundaries, people, boundaries. This is important. But if you wanted to comment on that, please feel free to call us 855-446-7284. And it's just, I don't even know what, and you know, now it happened. So
Yeah.
it's not like you can erase it. Now poor Alexis is just sitting there feeling broken no matter what. But I'm sure her mom made her feel
She
much
looks
better.
really good, actually. I think she looks fine. Her mom said she was athletic. She's not, you know, abnormal in her height and weight for her
Yeah.
age. Like, she seems fine. She's going to grow into whatever that is. It's like
Yeah,
ridiculous.
exactly. And
It's
no matter
nothing.
what, everyone can't fit into a little box. That's the whole thing
Exactly.
with body shaming. And
Everyone's
we're just
built different.
We're here for you, Alexis. It's all we wanted to say. And these, again, are the kinds of things we love to discuss here on Divas on Demand, because it's all about the divas. All right, now moving along, it is celebrity gossip time. This is my favorite thing ever. And quick discussion, first of all, about the recent Twitter war between Kanye West, Wiz Khalifa, and Amber Rose.
Oh, with the fingers?
Yeah.
Ooh. He likes to get
Wow.
really close.
First of all, I'm just going to say this really quick. Kanye, okay, this is a message to Kanye directly, okay? I need to send this to Kanye. Kanye, if you don't like trouble, why do you start it?
No way, he loves trouble.
It's like throwing kerosene on a fire, Kanye. Kanye, you need to stay off of Twitter, period. Just stay off of Twitter. Go find something else to do. You have 2 children now. I don't understand why I love this meme that they made. Like with what were those things called? The fighting sock and bopper things? Yes. Thank you, Kyle. Laka Soccer robots. Isn't that funny?
Listen, I have a message to Kanye too. Listen, if you need a finger in your butt.
Oh my God, Sarah!
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know you like it rough.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to. It's hilarious.
Okay, I don't
So
even know
Rob
what to say.
Kardashian.
Also, Rob Kardashian dating Black China. This
Yeah.
family,
Ugh.
I don't even know what to do with the Kardashians anymore. As much as I love them, I love to hate them too.
He can do better. Black China, like, gross.
First of all, I thought,
I mean, she's lovely.
honestly, I'm actually happy that Rob isn't in some institution, because it looked like he was kind of woohoo
I think he was
unraveling
just
there.
embarrassed by his whole embarrassing
By the
family.
weight? By his weight situation?
Well, no, I don't think that. I know he had diabetes situation.
Oh, is that it?
I don't
didn't
know. I
hear
don't know
about
if
this
it's
diabetes
because he
situation.
was gaining weight or because of his eating habits. But I know that he was very embarrassed by his family, and I understand why. But I don't know.
Well, I'm happy, like I said, I'm happy to hear that Rob Kardashian is back into the dating game and he's, hanging out and having a good time now, whether he wants to date Blac Chyna or not, whatever. The crazy thing is that I didn't know until recently that Blac Chyna used to date Tyga,
Yes.
who is now with Kylie Jenner.
You wonder if
So
she's doing it on purpose.
this whole
Do you get
thing
what I
is
mean?
crazy. I'm just like, what is going on? And Rob, couldn't you find another girl anywhere?
Right.
Like, you had to go date the girl who used to date your sister's current boyfriend? I don't even know.
It's all
like,
publicity. I swear it's all just publicity.
You really think it's publicity?
Ridiculous. I don't know. It's a little too, it's too.
It's too ridiculous?
Yeah, it's a little too silly.
And it just keeps the fires going. All right.
I feel like it just gets people talking more of just like this, like why would he do that and this and that? How dare he do that to his family? And
do you think he literally sat there going like, let me date Blac Chyna because it will upset his mother? Apparently, like the second she found out about it, apparently went to the house for an intervention.
Oh my God.
And things got crazy. And apparently recently when she got arrested for DUI, he went straight to go get Blac Chyna, and then the mom. I mean, it's just insanity. But
maybe he really likes her. Who knows? I don't know. I don't
maybe
know
they'll
what to
have
believe
little
anymore.
Chyna babies.
They're like so big into reality TV and themselves that I don't even know at this point what to believe or not.
I agree.
It's all completely scripted and ridiculous, and I don't
know if
It's
it's
reality
scripted.
TV.
I just
Reality
know
TV
that
is scripted, and that's the truth.
not all of it.
Most of it.
It's
Most of
scripted.
it.
I can't.
Absolutely.
What's the point of calling it
It's
reality
not live,
anymore?
so it can be edited. So
Wow.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Okay, now the next thing we're going to talk about. Everyone is talking about this because it is huge, which is on the cover of People magazine right now, so we can put it up on the monitors for everybody to see. Well, I have it here with me too, but this is the big deal. Well, the People magazine says, justice for Nicole, shocking new details about the O.J. Simpson trial. But there's really not any new shocking details. I think this is that was just a ploy to sell more People magazines. But it is pretty spectacularly crazy that the O.J. Simpson case is being revisited in a riveting 10-part television series that starts tonight, actually, on FX. I'm totally recording it if I don't make it on time home because this is like, we didn't see this coming. I thought that eventually there might be an actual movie about the O.J. Simpson trial and the case and the murders. But this is kind of interesting. The People versus O.J. Simpson, that's American Crime Story. That's the one that's starting tonight on FX. And so many celebs taking part in the series, including Cuba Gooding Jr., played by, O.J. Cuba Gooding Jr. plays O.J.
Right?
Yeah. David Schwimmer plays attorney Robert Kardashian, and John Travolta playing attorney Robert Shapiro. And I was like, wow, that's a big, there's some big names in this whole production. I don't even know how they're going to encompass the entire case in just 10 episodes, but I'm seriously, completely, in a bad way, excited, like to see this whole thing play out on a TV series. But at the same time, it's kind of sad because the family has to revisit the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Happened 21 years ago. Sarah, were you even born?
I was 4 years old, literally. 4 years old.
Sarah was 4
but I knew
years
about
old,
it.
guys. And I was working. I was already working in a newsroom. I watched the Bronco chase in the newsroom with a bunch of colleagues, and I will never forget. Like you would remember where you were, but you were 4, so you were probably having some Cheerios or something.
Well, I knew all about it. My father's in and out of court all the time with some cases of his own, so I was pretty much caught up because my parents were constantly talking about it, like it was every day. So yeah, all the big cases. I've always been like.
Yes, abreast of them.
Yeah, I've been like part of. So I never ever missed like a very high profile case. But you know what bothers me the most?
Hmm.
It's so ridiculous. Speaking of Kardashians, they're gonna get publicity from this no matter what now.
Because
But are you
somebody's playing Kris
surprised?
Kardashian in there, and maybe that's
Are
why
you
they made
surprised?
the series.
I'm not surprised because there has to be another show including the Kardashians, you know?
This is a series. It's only 10, it's 10 episodes.
But still, there's gonna get some
So
kind
you're
of...
saying there's a reason why, just because of the Kardashians and Kris being kind of involved?
It was a very high profile case.
Yeah, it
so
was
people,
huge.
it's gonna be brought up
Regardless,
anyway.
right?
You know, it's gonna be brought up anyway, but it's just ironic.
I have
Especially with all the
such mixed
Kardashian
feelings.
things.
I have such mixed feelings about this TV series because it brings back so many good memories and so many bad memories. The good memories are of the 90s, and like I said, I was working, and it was a very exciting case. I watched every single day on TV. I watched that case, and it was a good time because we were getting to cover this. Who would have thought that something this horrible would happen to this famous couple and this whole thing? And then, of course, there's the whole racial thing that happened, and Furman and Judge Ito, and this whole racial divide. And then, apparently, this is the big deal in the series, that they're going to bring up the Marcia Clark and Christopher Darden affair that nobody knew was going on at the time. And it's just such a circus. But I am really, really sad for the families that those wounds have to be reopened. But I gotta say, it does make for good TV.
Yeah, it'll be good to watch.
I'll certainly be watching, but it will be interesting to see what kind of spin they give it to, because of course there are still some people who think that OJ is innocent. So
Yikes.
no, there are. I mean, and he was supposedly still trying to find Nicole Brown Simpson's murderer. Which is hilarious. But lots of interesting stuff going to be happening. I would love to know if you'll be watching the FX series tonight. Call us up, 855-446-7284 if you want to comment about that. And it is time for another break, but stick around, guys. We'll be right back with more Divas on Demand live on Inravio.com.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
Hey, this is Chris Jake, and if Inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
It's always been important to us to have music a part of our lives, part of our children's lives. At Village Music Shop, Bonnie and Chuck have not only made it possible for our kids to learn and understand and read music and enjoy playing a musical instrument, but they've also made it fun.
I really like coming here. I like coming to Village Music because everybody here is nice.
And they've inspired some creativity and imagination and taught them discipline. And along the way, they've gotten some self-confidence, really been like a part of our family.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Russ Weller. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, you get punched in the But if you have this bracelet from Inravio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on.
Or else.
And welcome back to Divas on Demand. And if you're just joining us for the first time, number one, welcome. We love to have you here. This is a show about women, for women, about the stuff that we love, which is, of course, shoes, gossiping, fashion, and men, of course, even though sometimes we love to hate them. And if there's something women definitely enjoy, it's a dose of juicy discussion. So right now, we're going to get into our next super fun segment called Hot Phones. Yeah.
There we go. There's a sexy
There's
phone.
our hot phone.
This is when we give you a topic and take your calls live in the studio, 855-446-7284. We give you a topic, take your calls. Everyone watching online or on Periscope, this is your chance to be heard. Go ahead and call the studio live, 855-4-INRAVIO. We promise we'll be nice. I swear. I don't bite. Maria might bite.
I wouldn't necessarily promise that.
Maria might bite a little bit.
All right, so tonight our fun topic is tell us about your partner's really annoying habits.
Yikes.
Yeah, isn't that always fun? Women love to do this. We love to talk about our partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever it is, your partner. Tell us about the thing that they do that absolutely drives you insane. The best call wins a copy of the best relationships book ever written. It's my book, 100 Ways to Torture Your Husband. So we're going to give this to a lucky caller. But first, we'd love to hear from you. Call us up live in studio, 855-446-7284. It is officially Hot Phones time. All right, Sarah, what is the most annoying thing one of your boyfriends ever did?
Okay, so one of the most annoying things I want to say one of my boyfriends did, well, he always did because it was so freaking annoying. He always repeated himself. He would tell me the same story like multiple times a day, and I have a pretty good memory, so it's like really, really annoying to me to have to hear something over and over again because pretty much 90% of the time I've heard you already. As a matter of fact, I've heard you twice already, and I'm just so over it. I don't need to be told twice. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, wait, but that's called a problem. Maybe he had Alzheimer's early onset.
He would always say, "Oh, I know I told you already." It was just so annoying. Like he didn't believe I was listening or something. But it was like, can you talk about something new? That would be great. Not to sound rude, but
he would just tell you like, oh, something funny that happened today, and then
he would tell me like stories
again.
about his dad and stuff that he already told me. Like he just like didn't have anything new to talk about, I guess. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't tell you." I'm like, "No, you told me already." And I would finish the story. I'm like, this, and that. He'd be like, "Oh, yeah." I don't know. It's just ridiculous. And I would get annoyed about it.
And that was like a big thing. See,
it was just really annoying.
That's interesting because after you told him the first time, he would still do this.
No, yeah, he would still do it. Like the next day or
Is
a week
this the
later.
reason why you are no longer together?
No, that really isn't why. You know what I mean? We just kind of went our separate ways because we just really weren't right for each other. So, you know.
Well, okay, I'll tell you a couple things my husband does that drives me absolutely crazy. Okay, number one, you know when you live in a home with several people, right? So I have a husband and I have a child. And you have to like claim your food. Like if you buy something special for yourself and you're just like, I bought this, do not touch, right?
Yes.
And it's usually something that nobody else likes anyways, which is why I only buy one of them, right? Mm-hmm. No matter how many times I will say, do not touch, whatever it is, I will come around and there's a big old bite missing. And it drives me absolutely crazy. And then he thinks that I am a drama queen because I will throw whatever it is away. I get really mad and I'm just like, that's it! And I throw it away and he's just like, oh my God, relax, it's just a bite. And I'm like, I said, do not touch. I'm like Joey from Friends. Maria does not share food. I do not like people touching, like I don't even like sharing. I don't like anyone on my fork. I'm very weird about that stuff. I don't want touching of any kind with stuff that I'm going to eat. And then another thing that my husband does, well, it kind of sounds like your ex-boyfriend. He has like OCD and he checks like the door 1,000 times when we walk out, or like whatever it is, like he'll just check things over and over and over again, and it just makes me want to like scream really loud. That's one of the things that's two of the things. And then I had an ex-boyfriend who constantly left the toilet up, which is just men, right? Is that just a man thing? But this is what I don't understand. I don't understand after you tell someone that you are annoyed by something that they keep doing it. I don't understand why they would do that. All right, we apparently have a caller
Yes.
to comment on our hot phones topic. Let's go ahead. Hi, who's this?
Alex.
Hi, Alex. Where are you calling
What's
from?
up, ladies? I'm from Jersey.
What's
Oh, you're from
up,
Jersey. Where are you
Alex?
watching us from?
He's watching on Inravio.com.
No, I mean, where did you hear about us?
Yeah, on the online.
On Periscope.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. I'm very glad.
I love how Sarah's doing this. Like, we can't hear you, Alex.
Well, no,
Please
it's like
talk
calling out
louder.
of my ear. So.
All right,
man.
Alex,
Yeah.
welcome to Hot Phones and welcome to Divas On Demand. It's so good of you. You're so brave to call.
Yeah, why not? It's all in fun, right?
It's all in fun.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so tell
it's
us
fun
about
now,
the
not my annoying, yeah.
So, tell us about the annoying
she's
thing
my
you're.
ex, and there's many reasons why she's my ex, but this isn't why. But man, like, I lived with her for a few years. It was just her and I and 2 dogs.
Okay.
So there's only 2 human beings living in this household. So she would be the type to be like, man, someone really needs to vacuum the steps. Or,
Oh, no.
The dogs could really use a brushing. And it's like,
Oh, no.
those are
Who
like,
are you talking to, right?
yeah, exactly. It's either me or you. Like,
Oh, my
and I know
God.
it's aimed at me. That used to, like, light a fire under my ass. Like, I would have more respect if you just said, hey, baby, hey, Alex, do you mind doing this or do you mind doing that?
Right,
Instead of
right.
throwing, like, the subtle hints. And it's only aimed at one other person. And, the dogs aren't going to vacuum the steps.
You know what that's called, Alex?
What's
That's
that?
that's also something my husband suffers from. It is called passive aggressive personality. So
Yes.
basically, they're telling you what to do, but they're doing it in this annoying way that they're not just coming out and saying it. And it is one of the most irritating qualities a person can have. Is
Oh,
to be
it's annoying.
passive-aggressive.
It's
Yeah.
totally annoying. And it's like, you know what? If you just wanted it done, just ask me. Or,
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Send me a text, write me an email.
Right.
Just say,
No, my favorite,
I would
my
like this
favorite
done.
was, man, the dogs could really use a walk. Now, mind you, I was the only one that walked the dog.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
hello?
So
So
she
one
would
day,
say
Alex-
she would just say this out loud to the air, even though you're
Yeah.
the only other person living in the house.
Yeah, hello. So, one day Alex went for a walk and never came back,
Oh,
Yeah.
I take it that's why you're no longer together. This is
Well,
your
I mean,
ex.
that's so minor, but as you live with someone for a while, those little things start to just eat at you,
Yes.
bite you, and, so.
Maybe she thought the dogs would walk themselves. Like somebody's got to take these dogs
You know
out.
what? I think she should have walked the dogs herself, honestly, and given you a break.
Right, that's what you should have
Yeah.
said, Alex. You should have just
Well-
said, "How about you take the dogs
She
out?"
obviously took advantage of you.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and
Yeah.
but
So
those
she
little things
was she generally
that-
bossy? Now we totally are trying
Right,
to get
right.
into this.
Was she
Like
bossy?
gossip with us, Alex. Tell us all about this ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Was
Well,
she
you're gonna
generally
need your own
bossy?
show to have me on,
We could just have him live in studio telling
Right,
all
right.
Yeah,
about
right.
his- Yeah. Hot phones. Alex,
Yeah.
thank you so much for calling. Did
Thank
she
you
do
so
anything
much,
else
Alex.
though? While we're at it, I mean, so she was generally bossy.
Well, there'd be things like that, or I used to work right around the corner from work. I used to live around the corner from work. I'd come home for lunch, and man, the dogs could go to the bathroom. Meanwhile, she's sitting in her robe marinating in baby oil or whatever.
So she just got dogs. So basically, only you had dogs. She didn't have dogs.
yeah,
So she didn't.
exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
So little things like that just eat at
It adds
something.
up. It eats at you.
Well,
you know?
Alex, I don't know what you would do with this, but apparently you're the one who's going to win the copy of 101 Ways to Torture Your Husband.
Well,
But
I've been
you can use this
tortured.
on anybody.
You've been tortured.
You've been tortured. Well, now
You
you
can give
can
it to
have
another
it.
woman so she can torture you in the future.
You can have it for the next time, maybe. You
Yeah,
can
right.
keep this. You can read through it and know how you can torture. But apparently your girlfriend definitely had the ways to torture. All right, we're going to take another call. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
calling,
much,
Alex.
Alex.
All right.
We have another
another
call
caller.
vying for that book.
All right.
Apparently they ran away because
Hello?
maybe I said that I would. Maybe I said that I would give Alex the book, and they gave up. All
Do
right.
we have a caller on the line? No, they don't.
No.
All right, just kidding.
Okay.
We lost them.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Goodbye.
You know what? Another thing I just remembered. I had an ex-boyfriend who also, and I I heard that people did this, but until I actually saw him do it, I was like, for real? People actually do this? He would take the toenail clippers and not just clip his toenails in bed, but he would cut the skin off the bottom of, the dead skin on the bottom of his feet.
In bed?
In bed.
That's disgusting.
And then the worst part is that he would just kind of throw it on the floor, and I'm like, wait a second, I don't know what's worse, the fact that you're doing this in bed or the fact that that is now in the carpeting. You're like dead skin cells are now hanging out in the carpeting. I don't understand.
What did you guys say? Sorry.
How this makes any sense.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So that is our Hot Post topic for tonight. Any more calls? 855-446-7284. And we're talking about the annoying things that your current or ex, I never thought about that, like exes, that your current or ex significant other would do to drive you crazy. And sometimes, you know what you start feeling when people do things that you've already told them that you hate? You basically think that they're trying to drive you crazy, like on purpose.
I know. I had a boyfriend that used to whine all the time.
Oh, whining!
Like, it was so
Isn't that
bad.
the best?
And I thought like I was the man in the relationship because it was so bad. I was like, listen, if you keep whining, like we're not gonna go out. Like, and he'd be like, no.
What would he whine about though?
Everything.
Like,
are you gonna leave
nobody
me?
loves
Are you gonna
me?
leave me?
He would say
I can't hear that. That's pathetic. I just, that sounds mean, but I was like, listen, I'm not leaving you, but please never ever ask me that question again.
He would whine?
He would whine about
nobody
everything.
loves me.
Oh, I don't like this. Can you make me something else to eat?
Oh.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat your portion too. That'd be great because I love food.
So he would. Oh, isn't that the worst? Okay, that is one of the biggest things. And if there are other guys like Alex watching right now, if a woman makes you a meal, even if it is bad, you say, it's fantastic, because guess what? The minute you start complaining, you're never going to get cooking again. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
Or at least be like, I have a stomach ache or something if you don't like it that much. But just don't be rude about it. Like, don't be, oh, can you make me something else? No, but you can make yourself something else, surely.
Yeah, if someone makes you something, seriously, unless it's really, really bad, even if it's bad, you just say like, I think you could also tell someone honestly that it's, maybe
I like
it's
it
not
a little
your
bit better
best.
this way, but it's still good. Like,
Yeah, or like maybe it needed a little salt or something, without totally shutting that other person down, because you're not gonna want to be with them anymore.
Right, or sweetheart, you can take me out to dinner tonight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyone want to take me out to dinner? Hey, call 855-446-7284.
All right, I think it's time to definitely go for a break right now. We're gonna come back. We've got another giveaway on the way and more fun stuff to talk about. So keep it right here on Inravio.com with Divas On Demand. We'll be right back.
It's always been important to us to have music a part of our lives, part of our children's lives. At Village Music Shop, Bonnie and Chuck have not only made it possible for our kids to learn and understand and read music and enjoy playing a musical instrument, but they've also made it fun.
I really like coming here. I like coming to Village Music because everybody here is nice.
And they've inspired some creativity and imagination and taught them discipline. And along the way, they've gotten some self-confidence, really been like a part of our family.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if Inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Welcome back to Divas
On
on
Demand,
Demand,
live
on Inravio.com. We've been having so much fun tonight. We can't thank you guys enough for joining us and for our callers calling in. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Let's do it. This is when I get to show off my amazing acting skills. This is called the screen test.
Screen test! Yes! We have to do this when we do the screen test.
Right.
What do you call those things anyway?
Clapboard.
The clapboard?
Yes.
Is that
the marker?
Is that what it's really called?
Yep, clapboard, marker.
I never knew. I've gone my entire life without knowing that.
Well, what does
is
it do?
called
It claps.
a clapboard.
It claps so you can keep track of the scenes and angles.
Listen to this.
It's a
We're
lot of
learning
fun.
new stuff about acting from Sarah. Well, not new. That's been around for ages, but I did not know it was called a clapboard. I thought it was just called the black and white thingy. So, for those who don't know, like we said, Sarah is an actress. You're gonna be in like a slasher film. What is it that's coming up?
It's called Nefarious.
Nefarious.
It's a horror thriller about two families coming together in the most mysterious way. And I'm very, very excited to be a producer of that. And we are doing an Indiegogo. You can donate some money to our funding if you want.
You're producing? I thought you were in it.
I am in it as well. Of course, I'm acting. I'm one of the sales agents in the movie. But yes, it's one of my bigger productions. It's a full-length feature film. It's going to be roughly an hour and 45 minutes, and we start filming in April.
Any open scenes maybe for me, Sarah? You know, I could...
We're looking for extras April 2nd in Connecticut at our horror. It's like a nightmare scene. It's very awesome. It's at a place called Wild Bill's in Connecticut. It's a pretty famous place. We're really excited about it.
Okay, wait. So do I get to be like bloody and like look dead, or like what's the extra work about?
You kind of just have to like run around the main character, and like he's having a horrible dream, and he sees this ghost that's been visiting him for a while, and then the crowd moves, and he loses him in the crowd, and then all of a sudden everything stops. And he looks and he sees the kid, and then everything goes again. And then he closes his eyes because he's scared, he screams, and then everyone's gone. So, and then he wakes up screaming. So.
Okay, so, but would I get
everyone.
any screen time, Sarah? That's the question.
You'll get FaceTime. No speaking lines, though.
No,
we have
no
all that
speaking
covered.
lines?
No, just
don't
extras.
know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I'm going to Connecticut for that. No, but anyway.
I'll feed you and I'll give you alcohol.
Oh, maybe that could work. Maybe that could work. But anyway, yes, we're doing our fun segment right now. We just thought it would be cool to read a significant scene. That's what I call it, a significant scene from a popular movie. We acted out for you guys, and then you guys, if you can guess the movie, you call us up and you win a prize. How simple is that? So here's the number you will need to call in if you want to guess the movie. It's 855-446-7284, okay? And the winner who guesses the right movie gets 2 tickets to enjoy a night of laughs at LOL Comedy in Times Square, New York. All right, so this is so simple. It's called a screen test. It's like, you know, very simple. We're going to read the scene, and then if you're the first correct caller to guess the movie, like I said, you will win the tickets. Wait, I actually have the tickets right here. Look.
Oh, we got the
Look,
tickets
guys.
right here in the studio. Check it out, LOL Comedy.
LOL Comedy, 2 tickets.
Very
and
nice.
I have too many tickets right now. But these are the tickets. Well, this is 4, but you will only win 2.
You only get 2. Sorry, guys.
But thank you to LOL Comedy for providing those. Thank you so much. It's a lot of fun. And we give these away. I mean, look, that's a fun night out, and you get to go if you can guess the movie. So now we're going to do this, right, Sarah?
All right, guys. So if you can guess what this movie scene is from, what movie it's from.
And it's so obvious.
It's a very popular one.
It's a very popular movie. It's a very popular scene from this movie. And if somebody doesn't guess this, seriously.
It's my favorite, by the way, if you were watching last week.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert. Spoiler.
It's Sarah. It's Sarah's favorite. This is your all-time favorite movie?
All-time favorite movie in the whole world.
Really?
Yeah.
So you should know this by like a memory.
I know like all the lines, pretty much.
No, maybe you should just put this down.
This isn't my favorite scene, though. You should have let me do it.
You're really difficult, Sarah.
I
You're
am
being,
not difficult.
I mean, I'm glad you're not an actress on my movie because
Makeup.
we would really have serious problems. All right. So here we go. Are you ready for the screen test? All right,
Yeah.
so I'm starting.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
I almost said the character name. I'm like, yeah, you're being blah, blah, blah.
Okay, you can't say the character names because then we give it away even more. So here we go. With the screen test, oh, I just showed them. I hope you guys didn't see it. Here we go.
This is a
All right.
two-shot.
Screenshot. This is the screen test, and here we go, starting right now. What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
You're acting like you're nervous.
Well, yeah, I am.
Why? I'm the one that's under the gun. The trial starts tomorrow.
You want to know what I'm nervous about? I'll tell you. I'm in the dark with all this legal crap. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up, and I can't help.
That's good, Sarah.
Thank you.
You lent me your little camera, didn't you?
I'm watching you go down in flames here, bringing me with you, and I can't do anything about it.
And?
I hate to bring it up. I know you're under enough pressure on you, but we agreed to get married when you won your first case. Meanwhile, 10 years later, my niece, the daughter of my sister, is getting married. My biological clock is ticking like this. And the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married.
And see.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay, so.
What movie? What movie?
What movie is that from? Come on, that is so easy. 855-446-7284. If you can guess, you will get 2 tickets to LOL Comedy in Times Square. It's a great comedy club. I've been there many times.
I've been there.
And you will have a fun night out. And this movie is so easy. I mean, we couldn't make it any easier.
I know. So call out, what movie is that from?
Should we read it again?
I can do another scene. Oh, yeah, let's read it again.
You want to read it
Why
again?
not?
Why not? Sarah loves to act over and over and over again. I mean, when you do scenes,
better and better each time.
It gets better, right? It just gets better. All right, here we go. Because I started off a little odd. All right. What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
You're acting like you're nervous.
Well, yeah, I am.
This is so much fun. I could do this forever. Why? I'm the one that's under the gun. The trial starts tomorrow.
You don't want to know what I'm nervous about? I'll tell you. I'm in the dark with all this legal crap. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up and I can't help.
You lent me your little camera, didn't you?
I'm watching you go down in flames, bringing me with you, and I can't do anything about it.
And?
I hate to bring it up. I know you've got enough pressure on you. But we agreed to get married when you won your first case. Meanwhile, 10 years later, my niece, the daughter of my sister, is getting married. My biological clock is ticking like this. And the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married.
I ain't never getting married.
I ain't never getting married. Who? What movie?
Is there a caller? There's a caller.
We got a caller?
Somebody is going to guess the movie.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Chuck.
Hey, what's going on, Chuck?
How are you?
Good.
And where are you calling from, Chuck?
I'm calling from Mastic.
Oh, wow.
What's up, Mastic,
Wow,
Long
what-
Island?
Do you know what movie this is from?
Of course I know what movie that is.
What movie is it?
My Cousin Vinny.
My Cousin Vinny! There it is, yes. My
Amazing
Cousin
story.
Vinny.
Joe Pesci, Marissa Tomei, Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio, who's from Long Island, by the way. Ralph Macchio lives probably kind of, maybe not close to Mastic, but he's definitely from Long Island. That movie was from 1992.
I was 2 years old, but I watched it almost every day.
And Sarah loves this movie.
Language
and now, Chuck, guess what? You just won 2 tickets to LOL Comedy in Times Square, and you're going to have a great time.
Awesome.
Nice.
Are you excited?
I am.
Do you have anyone special in particular you're going to bring with you to the show?
I think I might find somebody.
Oh,
Sarah's
yeah?
single, Chuck, so you can go with her.
Single and ready to mingle, apparently.
Sarah's single and she loves comedy, so she would love to go with you.
I love to laugh, you know? We love to laugh here at Divas on Demand.
So wait, how many times have you seen this movie, Chuck? You've obviously seen it.
Oh, yeah. I've probably half a dozen times.
Oh, I've seen it a lot more than that.
I think
You
I've
gotta
seen
keep
it.
up.
I think I've seen it at least, I'm going to go with like 30 times.
Oh,
I also love this movie. And they're always playing it on TV.
Yes,
so
all the time.
you can catch it constantly. And sometimes you catch it at different parts and you're just like, wow, I don't remember this
Oh my
being so
gosh,
funny.
I
or
remember
it's
the
so-
whole movie. I got it on
Yeah.
VHS. I got it 3 times on DVD. I have it
On
on Blu-ray.
VHS?
Do you know what the correct timing sequence is? What the correct timing setting is for 1955 Bel Air?
What is he talking about?
You're doing a lot
Oh, for the Bel Air car. I remember that, Chuck. You're a funny guy. Do you,
You gotta
remember
tell
the
me.
timing?
You tell me.
It's 4 degrees before top dead center.
Oh my
it
gosh,
is.
that is crazy.
You stumped me. You stumped me.
Listen, you definitely
job.
deserve these tickets, Chuck.
Yeah, you definitely do. I'm glad you
really
like
glad
that.
that he called in.
I didn't get to do my favorite scene though.
Which is your favorite scene, Sarah? I told you you could have done this yourself.
Listen,
I have to go pick a scene.
Vinny goes, what do you think about the pants I got on? You think they're okay?
Oh.
And Marissa,
Yeah, she
Lisa
says, imagine you're a little deer.
imagine you're a deer.
And
You're
you
prancing
take your
along,
little-
you get thirsty, you spot a little brook, you put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water, bam, a fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are laying on the ground in little bloody pieces. Now I ask you, would you give a fuck what kind of pants the son of a bitch who shot you was wearing? And that's my favorite line.
And we can't go through one show without Sarah cursing.
Sorry, what do you think, Chuck? Do I win? Oh, we lost him. We lost
He
him.
hung up because you were cursing.
Sorry. Scaring all the boys away.
I love it. I love it. But thank you, Chuck, for calling in. Congratulations on
You're a
those
winner.
tickets. And I think it's time to wrap up the show. We had a great time.
Oh, come on, already?
Do you want to act some more? Do you want to do some other,
don't
maybe
know.
lines from the movie that they don't curse?
Oh, yeah, that's hard. You got mud in
By
the
the way,
tire?
there's a reason I did not pick that scene,
Ooh, I
even
got
though
one.
I love that scene too. It is because of the cursing.
Oh, but listen to this. Here's one that has no curses. Ready? Bet your Chinese food here's terrible. Click.
Click. Oh, that was like from the beginning. Wasn't
Yeah,
that her
from the
first
beginning.
line?
Yep.
That was the first line. of that
Way
movie.
down south.
Okay.
Almost to the
Why does it
border.
sound like someone singing in our ear?
Way down south.
Okay. Sarah's going to start taking
Don't
clothes
need
off,
no
so we're going to
lawn.
wrap it up, guys. We thank you so much for joining us this evening, and thanks to all of our viewers online at Inravio.com, the Periscope audience, and everyone watching tonight, our amazing Inravio team, Kyle, Eric, and everybody here at
Chuck,
Wonderful
Bonnie.
Inravio. Please contact us anytime at Divas On Demand at Inravio.com. You can go to our Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you with any suggestions, sponsorship interests, anytime. We would love to hear from you. So till next time, be good, stay safe. Hasta la bye bye. It's Divas On Demand Live.
Bye.
Woo!
Inravio.com.